We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. Good morning, friends, and happy Eid to all my dear friends who are celebrating or honoring Eid, the end of their Ramadan today. Happy Eid to you. Happy Eid to you. Happy Eid, dear friends. Happy Eid to you. There we go. Today is Eid, and hopefully you'll have a beautiful day with your family. Perhaps some special foods. Today is a gorgeous sunny day. Great day to get outside, my friends. Get out on your bike, your skateboard, play basketball, go to the park. Some of you are honoring Eid. Perhaps you want to spend some time outside with your family. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. So nice to have you here. Hello, Vanny. Hello, Vanny. Hello, Vanny. So nice to have you here. Hello, Angela. Hello, Angela. Hello, Angela. So nice to have you here. And hello, Pradeep. Hello, Pradeep. Hello, Pradeep. So nice to have you here. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. So nice to have you here. And hello, Ashraf. Hello, Ashraf. Hello, Ashraf. So nice to have you here. And hello, Jake. Hello, Jake. Hello, Jake. So nice to have you here. And hello, Ken. Hello, Ken. Hello, Ken. So nice to have you here. And hello, Miss Coulterman. Hello, Miss Coulterman. Hello, Miss Coulterman. Nice to have you here. Hello, friends. And great to have you here this morning. Look at this beautiful country of ours, the country of Canada. And this painting was prepared by Jennifer Adomiad from Smithers, BC. And it's called Our Home and Native Land. It's a beautiful representation of the three Indigenous groups in Canada: the First Nation, the Métis, and the Inuit. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we are hosted on the land of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. And here in Pefferlaw at Lake Simcoe, I walk the sacred land of the Chippewa and Ojibwe. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nation Métis and Inuit peoples. Sorry. Last week I was also showing you this special Indigenous chart. It's called a medicine wheel. You might recall I talked about the earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Well, each of those elements and each direction, north, south, east, west, on this medicine wheel has an attribute about your body. For example, your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body, your spiritual self, and your emotional self. Well, I found a really good chart that I had at home, and it's called your self-care plan. And the interesting thing is it talks about all those 4 things that the indigenous people have in their medicine wheel. Your mind, your body, your spirit, and your heart, your emotions. So these are some of the suggestions they have on this list. For your mind, these are things that are going to help you to be more balanced, or to be calmer, or to be more organized in your life, to feel better about yourself. Try to have these 4 elements all in balance. Your mind, do something creative, do some art, take a break when you need it, read a book, learn new things. That's a great idea. Do some problem solving. Think of some situations that you can problem solve, or continue doing your math homework. So those are things that can help your mind. Now your body. Drink lots of water. Relaxation. Do some slow breathing and some meditation like we do in class. Do some deep breathing. Great idea. Eat healthy, indeed. Eat lots of vegetables and fruit. Try to avoid things that have a lot of sugar so that you can be healthy. Exercise. Awesome idea. Get your body moving. Spirit. And this is a beautiful part. Get out in nature. It will make you feel better. Do some meditation. Do some praying. Help other people. Sing. I love that. That's good for our spiritual growth. Mindfulness. Mindfulness means trying to be present right in this moment. Don't think about the past. Don't think about what's happening in the future. Just think about where you are right now. Dance. I love it. Get busy and do some dancing. And of the heart, your emotions, take care of or cuddle your pet if you have a pet. Maybe you can help with someone else's pet. Have fun. I love it. Does life get any better than that? Have fun. And laugh. My number 1 rule. Laugh each day. Connect with your friends. Perhaps on the phone, perhaps on FaceTime on the computer. Play a game on the computer together. And of course, be with your family. They really help to nurture your emotions and your feelings. So those are some things to think about. Ways that you could take care of yourself. Okay, let's get my drum going again. We've been talking about zoo animals, so let's sing the jungle song. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Away, 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 oh, wumba way. Away, 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 oh, wumba way. A wimba way, 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 wimba way, wimba way, wimba way, wimba way, wimba way, a wimba way, a wimba way, a wimba way. Try to get your mouth closing, lip closure. Let's think of another one. let's work on our b, b, b. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for you and 1 for me. 1 for the little boy hiding in a tree. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Let's also sing the Bonnie song. The Bonnie song is from Scotland, and in Scotland they call their love their Bonnie. The woman that they love is their Bonnie. And this song is about a woman who's gone over the ocean, and the man is grieving. He wants his love to come back. But I really want you to try these letter B with me. And each time you hear the b, b sound, I want you to raise your arms. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back my Bonnie to me, Bring back my Bonnie to me. Oh, not to me, down. B. This time we're going to go out, and we're going to go a little faster. Every time you hear B, I really want you to work on making the b sound. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back my Bonnie to me, Bring back my Bonnie to me. Good for you. That's a little tricky at times. Now we're going to work on the S, like the sound of a snake. S. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Good for you doing S's. Let's try it a little bit faster. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Good for you. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Good for you. Feeling all right is a good way to be. And when we get together, either with your family at home or connect with a friend, talk to a friend, you start to feel all right. You start to feel better about yourself. Let's do it one more time. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Yeah, you want to feel all right. You want to feel balanced. You want to feel like you're not all frustrated or angry, confused. You want to do whatever you can to make yourself feel happier. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. La 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 la. La 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 la. That's good for working on your la sound. Let's count backwards from 8 with each hand. We're going to warm up our hands. Then we'll start with 8, then we'll go to 7, that's 6. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1, 1, 1, and shake it out. I'm going to shake. Oh, I need my tambourine. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my woggles away. I'm going to stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Wiggle my woggles away. I'm going to stretch this way, in towards my body and out. I'm going to stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch my sillies out. Wiggle my woggles away. Shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to stretch to the side and up. We're going to stretch, stretch. Good. Stretch your sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. Clap. We're going to shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. Hooray. Good for you. Let me come back to one of my favorite springtime songs. Oh, I've lost one of my frogs. There used to be 5 here. Now I've got 4. So let's sing. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 green speckled frogs. Good for you. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool. Here we go. Where it was nice and cool. Now there were, good for you, 2 green speckled frogs. Gulp, gulp. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was, good, 1 green speckled frog. Gulp, gulp. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were no green speckled frogs on the log. Right now, you're going to be seeing lots of frogs coming out. Springtime, you start to see them around the water's edge. You start to see grass frogs in the grass. You start to see toads come out when you're on a walk. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay, good for you. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Let's go up. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Try to make that O sound. We're going to go out and roll your arms. Olay, 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 olay. Roll your arms. Olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Let's roll in front. I'll put my tambourine down. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay. Good for you. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be coming round the mountain. Coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. We'll all go out to meet her when she... Oh, wait, no. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Hold back. Riding 6 white horses when she comes. Hold back. Riding 6 white horses and riding 6 white horses. Riding 6 white horses when she comes. Hold back. Toot, toot. And we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. We'll all go out to meet her. We will all go out to meet her. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. Hold back. Toot, toot. And we'll have a great big party when she comes. Yum, yum. We'll have a great big party when she comes. Yum, yum. We'll have a great big party. We'll have a great big party. We'll have a great big party when she comes. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Hold back. Toot, toot. Good for you. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. Wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Let's do it. Scratch, scratch. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Hold back. Toot, toot. Good for you. That, my friends, was a sequence. It went from scratch, scratch, yum, yum, hi, babe, hold back, toot, toot. That's your sequence. We've been talking a lot about sequencing, the order of something. Okay, let me get my tambourine going again. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help you every day. It will help you in every way. If you keep on the sunny side of life. And that's more about, it's not just about the sunshine outside, but it's about keeping your mood happy. Try to stay calm and stay happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, your face face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout. You got it. Hooray! This is your favorite part. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! That was another sequence. Clap, tap your feet, and say hooray. A sequence. Let me show you one more sequence. I've been showing you this one about a butterfly. Oh, I found my fifth frog. A sequence is the same as saying put it in order. Put it in an order. Just like we have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an order. We could also say in ordinal numbers, first, second, third, fourth. Like if you're lining up to go out to the bus, someone is first in line, someone is second, someone is third, someone is fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. And the best way to remember a sequence is to think about the life cycle of a butterfly. This is perfect. First, we say first, the butterfly has eggs. Second, the eggs hatch into a caterpillar. And the caterpillar eats and eats and eats. That's all it does. It eats and eats and eats. Third, it becomes the chrysalis, the pupa. And fourth in the sequence, it becomes a butterfly. That's just a great way to remember a sequence. But I'm going to show you another chart that shows sequence. This is something you could do at your house. Everybody seems to have playing cards. You could buy, even at the dollar store, you could probably buy a cheap deck of cards if you don't have one already. I like to have a couple around to play with my grandchildren. So with a deck of cards, you can sequence them. For example, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can keep going all the way along. Sequence. Put them in order. You could also sort the playing cards by color. All the black ones in one pile, all the red ones in one pile. You could also sort your playing cards by numbers. Put all the numbers together, all the 10s in one pile, all the 7s, all the 3s, all the 2s. You could also sort cards by their shape. So you can put all the hearts together, all the diamonds together, all the clubs together. These are some of the things you could be doing at your house. It reminds me of a chart that I saw. I've got to show you this chart. Well, the chart basically, I can't find it right now, but the chart basically is there's so many ways to learn. We don't just learn at school. You can learn with all of these different things that are at your house, like playing cards, like checking the weather each day. That's part of learning. You could also play an instrument. That's part of learning. You could do art each day. That's part of learning. You could build something with blocks or with Lego, with Playmobil. That's learning. You could go for a walk in nature. That's learning, my friends. These are all ways that you can be learning while you're still at home. You could be cooking. You can be helping with menu planning. You can be helping with shopping. You can be helping with all the jobs in your house. Let's have a look at that chart. These are the things you can do at your house, and this is part of learning. It's not all about going to school. You can be doing recycling. You can be doing the dusting, dust the furniture in your house. Every day, make your bed. Every day, tidy up books, toys, activities that you have out in your home. Every day, you could be setting the table for your meal. Every day, you can be sorting cutlery. Usually there's a slot in your kitchen, one for the forks, one for the knives, spoons. You could be doing that job, sorting the cutlery. These are some other good ones. Opening and closing jars. It's great for your hand, for your grip. Cleaning the sink. Wiping the table or wiping the counter, or perhaps Windexing with a cleanser, either Windex or vinegar. We use vinegar at school to clean the windows. Clean the toilet bowl with a brush and the cleaner. Get in there and clean the toilet. Practice folding napkins. Fold the laundry. This is an excellent activity for you. Do the laundry in the washer and the dryer. Do some sweeping or some vacuuming. For some of you who might have a dishwasher, you can load the dishwasher or unload the dishwasher. Those are really good jobs for you. Now let's circle back to our opposites. In, out, up, down, over, under, in front, behind, push, pull, on, off. These are all opposites. So let's try our bear song again. I'm going to pretend this is a bear. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. The bear went under the mountain. The bear went under the mountain. The bear went under the mountain to see what he could see. The bear went behind the mountain. The bear went behind the mountain. The bear went behind the mountain to see what he could see. The bear went in front of the mountain. The bear went in front of the mountain. The bear went in front of the mountain to see what he could see. The bear went in to the mountain. The bear went into the mountain. The bear went in to the mountain to see what he could see. The bear went out of the mountain. The bear went out of the mountain. The bear went out of the mountain to see what he could see. And indeed, a bear might have a cave in the side of a mountain. So he would go into the cave and out. He could go on top of the mountain, below, on, off, above, below. These are some opposites. Another chart that I found at my house, and I'd like to share it with you. It's called Good Manners. Oh my, when we're in class together, I'm always talking about good manners. How important it is, for example, to wait for your turn to speak. First you listen, then you wait. Now, if you really have to speak, you can say, "Excuse me." You can say, "Excuse me," if you have to interrupt someone. But it's not polite to just talk when other people are talking. Here's some other very kind manners. Oh, when you're given something or do something, you say, "You're welcome." If someone says, "Thank you," "You're welcome." Oh, look, this is a hard one. Sometimes if you do something that hurts someone else, hurts a family member, you could say, "I'm sorry." That's a really nice manner to be able to say, "I'm sorry." To be able to take responsibility for your own actions. Here's one I really like. When someone gives you something or does something nice for you, you say, "Thank you." May I? This is a nice word also in manners. May I? May I help you? May I have a cookie? May I go outside? That's a very polite way to ask a question. May I? And of course, the last part of manners is to say please. Please, can I have some water? Please, can we go out for a walk? Good manners. Saying please and thank you. You're welcome. Excuse me. I'm sorry. May I? Can I help? So those are another chart that I found, the manners chart. Let's sing this song together. Red and yellow and pink and green. Good for you. Purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow tune. Yeah, I love doing those colors. I love thinking about a rainbow. In fact, let's do our breathing today with the rainbow chart. Let me see if I can find it. All things on earth shall pass under the sky, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live and never die. Do some music, listen to some music, play an instrument, hum, sing, chant, sit with quietly with music, dance to music. Make music part of your day. Here's the rainbow breathing. We breathe it in and out. 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 That rainbow breathing is really nice because it helps us to calm down. I've got a cute story to share with you today. It's called The Good Egg. Look at this guy. He's an egg with glasses. The Good Egg. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. You know why? Because I'm a good egg. I like to help others. I'm a very good egg, he says. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I carry groceries for someone. I water the plants. These are things you can be doing. Oh my, he can even change a tire. He can paint a house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. He's a very handy egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start. Even in my earlier days, see the chickens around him, and here's the good egg. Back at the store, here he is at the market, and there's a dozen, okay, a dozen eggs. There were a dozen of us, 12, living together under one recycled roof. The container was a recycled carton. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. Those are his friends in the egg carton. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. Uh-oh. They ignored their bad time. They only ate sugary cereal. Yuck. That would make you sick. They threw tantrums all the time. Angry, 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 and frustrated. They cried for no reason. And they broke stuff on purpose. Oh, those eggs. Meanwhile, I tried to change their behavior. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was the good egg. He wanted all of these other eggs to just calm down. He was a very good egg, he says. But nobody seemed to care. They were doing all sorts of silly things and not listening to the good egg. Well, one fateful morning, I noticed something. My egg shell, my head, was starting to crack. Aha. The cracks were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure, all the stress that that the egg was putting himself through. He was trying so hard to help everybody, to get everybody to calm down, and it was making him sick. It was cracking up his own eggshell, and he was not well. So this is a really good important part of the story is if we get all stressed out with a lot of homework or a lot of jobs that we're doing or too much time on the computer, it can make your head, or in this case, the eggshell, it can make you all stressed. I told Peg and Meg, Greg, Clegg, Shell, Shelley, Sheldon, Shelby, Egbert, Frank, and other Frank that I was leaving. So he left the other 11 eggs. Goodbye, friends, he said. He's got his backpack, he's got his ball cap, and he's on his way. And he says, I left that night. I wandered around town for hours. I lost track of the time. You could tell time has gone by because he's grown a beard. He felt all alone. Sometimes we can feel all alone, can't we? Especially now because of this virus and we're all at home all the time. There's times when you can feel really lonely. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself. So whatever works for you, maybe go lay down on your bed, maybe read a book, take a shower, a nice hot shower, go for a walk, Whatever it takes to bring you back to being calm so that you're not all stressed or confused or frustrated. Well, here's what he did. He knew. He took a walk. He read a book. He floated in the river. That's what Miss Coulterman would love to do. Go out in a kayak or a canoe. I wrote in my journal, he says. Oh, I started to breathe in and out. In and out. I took a bubble bath. I even started painting. These are the things you can be doing to calm yourself down so that you're not too stressed. I found lots of time for me, he says. He just took care of himself. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell went away, and I felt so much better. I started to feel like myself again. Oh, we don't need a lot of stress and confusion and frustration. We need to bring ourselves back to a place of calmness and balance. And then he returned to his friends. Oh, look. Welcome home, they said. Welcome home. And they were all so happy to see him again. Now, they still did some silly things. They still tobogganed down the stairs, and they went down the stairs on their skateboard. But he learned to just be calm and not get angry and not get frustrated. Good for him. That was a real learning curve. That's an example of how, even when we're not at school, you can keep learning. Learn about yourself. Learn things that you can do to calm yourself down. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is the sequence, the order for the days of the week. And today is Thursday. Good for you. Today is Thursday. That means tomorrow will be Friday. You're right. Tomorrow we're going to honor Sandy for her birthday. And yesterday was Wednesday. Good for you. Wednesday. So today is Thursday, and the month is May. Let's snap. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. And it's number 13, so I put 13 zebras on the calendar. But I really want you to get in the habit, when we're talking about a calendar, of using the ordinal number, which is 13th. So let's count to 13 using ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, with a TH, Thursday, May 13th, and a beautiful day to honor Eid today. Let's have a look at my sensory box. It's something from my kitchen, something we like to cook for dinner. We often have this with meatballs. It's pasta. And it's a pasta has a hard shell on it. So pasta is fun. This is penne. It's fun to play with. It's fun to run your hands through and feel that. Squish it in your hand and feel the pasta. Or you can always practice counting a dozen. Counting all the way to number 12 in your egg carton. All the way to 12. Or practice your numbered cups. And I would say now you can have cups that might go all the way to 20 and put, well, here I've got number 4. Let's do number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I stop and I go to the next cup. So you can fill the cups according to the number. So that's a good activity for you to do at your house. You can also make a necklace if you want with the pasta. That's always a good idea. Or you can put the pasta, you can line it up along a spiral, a circle. Line up the pasta. Or you could use a rectangle and line up the pasta along the rectangle. Or line it up on a square. Put the pasta on the square. Or maybe even a triangle. Put the pasta along the triangle. So that's your sensory activity. Here's another activity you can do at your house. Yesterday I showed you these cards that I made. And you can make them too with a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard at your house, or maybe a cracker box or a cereal box. The back of it you could still use, and cut them into these little cards and put numbers all the way up to 20. And today I'm going to practice something I have in my house, some paper clips. So I'm going to put on 8 paper clips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice putting paper clips on. 5, 6, 7, 8. And perhaps if you don't have paper clips, you can use clothespins or something else we often get from the store. Sometimes it's wrapped around vegetables and fruits, is an elastic. You could put elastic around your card. 1, 2, and you could go all the way to number 8. So that's something I want you to work on at your house. And yesterday I mentioned that at your own rate, at your own pace, let me just find your math homework. Here it is. You can finish your own math booklet, all of these pages of your math booklet. Okay, so that's your job, to finish your math homework. Great. Something else we've been talking about at school, and here now, the last few days, I've been talking about weaving. And we practiced doing some weaving with some paper. I found this old piece of cardboard at my house, and I made little cuts with scissors. Cut, 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 cut. And then I took some old string that I have in my house, and I wrap the string through the cut. I wrap the string through the little cut. Here I go again. Oops, I wrapped the string through the cut. There we go. And then I'm going to cut it at the back. So now you have a circle and you have all these strings coming across the circle. And if you have, this time I have like a shoelace. I just found some old things around my house. Some string, some wool, some gimp if you have some of that plastic gimp. Even if you went outside and found some, if you wanted to use some dandelions, well, although I don't want you to take the dandelions out of the ground because they're good for the bees. But if you find some old string, I found an old shoelace. And I'm going to practice going over, under, over, under, over. I'm weaving. Weave it over, under. Oh, and something I did that you might like to do too is I put a little bit of plastic tape at the end of my shoelace to make it easier for me to poke over, under, over, under, over, under, opposites, over, under, and just keep going around and around and around, and you're going to get a beautiful woven pattern. It's called weaving. And you keep going around and around. So I'll work on that one a little bit later today. I'll finish it. Another task I showed you to try is every day pouring. Practice pouring some water into cups, or practice pouring, I just have water in here. This is not laundry detergent. This is something I got from my neighbor's recycling box. And just practice pouring so that you'll be ready when you're doing laundry. You'll know how much laundry detergent to pour. Oops, here we go. And I keep my eye on it. Don't let it, good. I don't let it overflow. I fill it to the top, and then I can put it in my washing machine, my laundry machine. But I don't use this laundry detergent now. I use just a little sheet. True Earth, it's called, True Earth. And it's perfect for doing laundry. And it doesn't create all that garbage with all the plastic. Sorry about that. I just needed to have a sip. Okay, now, something else we've been doing recently is talking about different artists. And yesterday, I introduced you to Andy Warhol. He's a famous American artist, and his kind of art was pop art, very popular art, the art of the time, the most current art, pop art. And oddly enough, the things that he used were sometimes very simple objects. For example, look, a can of tomato soup, and he made this painting very famous. How about a bottle of Coca-Cola? He drew that bottle, he painted it, made it very famous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures of Marilyn Monroe. So yesterday we made one Andy Warhol picture ourselves with 6 handprints. Today I'm going to introduce you to another artist. And he's from Holland. So he's Dutch. Piet Mondrian. Piet Mondrian. Mondrian. It's a little tricky name. Piet Mondrian. And just like many of the other artists I showed you, they used lots of shapes in their art. He also used lots of shapes, other than here where he made his own portrait. And often painters like to make their own portrait. But you can see that the art that he did, he used a lot of shapes. Here's a better example. He used rectangles and squares, rectangles and squares. And The only three colors he chose were three primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. White is not a color, it's the absence of color. And black is not a color, it's the absence of color. So he chose three primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. And I thought we could make one of these paintings today. Or if you have markers at your house, you could make the lines in black marker, make some lines, and then color it in. Color in the squares and the rectangles. So this is my painting for today, my friends. I've got my three primary colors: blue, red, and yellow. We call them primary because these are the most important three colors, and all other colors are a combination of taking some of these colors and mixing them together. So here goes my painting. I've already got my lines made. I already painted a couple of them in black, but now I can start to paint these primary colors. I think I'll do a nice red one right here. A bright, bright red. I also made my lines. I made my lines much thicker than Mondrian paints, and that's okay too. He liked to use very thin lines. I like to make it my own and use fat lines. So there I've got a red one. And next I'm going to paint a blue. I love the color blue because it reminds me of the ocean. It reminds me of the sky. So this rectangle I'm going to do in blue. There we go. And for this one, I'm going across my page because the rectangle goes across the page. I'm painting across, across, across the painting, across. There we go. There we go. Look at how simple painting can be, and yet so relaxing. I feel very relaxed doing this. And the last one I'm going to do is the next primary color, which is yellow. You're right. I just noticed that my scarf today has lots of blue and red and yellow in it. So now the last one I'm going to do is yellow. And again, I'm going across, back and forth, back and forth, across my painting, back and forth. There we go. And you can make a painting, or you could use markers. Use your red, yellow, blue markers. And that's how he created his paintings, with squares and rectangles, red, blue, and yellow. There we go. Now I have one more thing I want to show you. Things from the kitchen. This is something new I'm showing you today, and it's called a funnel. This is a great utensil in the kitchen. It's a great piece of equipment for the kitchen. If, for example, you want to pour a liquid. And a liquid, we always pour, or we always measure in a glass measuring cup. And if it's a dry product, like flour or sugar, we measure it in a metal measuring cup. So this is for dry products, and this is for liquid measuring. But perhaps you want to put something into a smaller container. You could use a funnel. So you could, perhaps I had oil, let's say, in this measuring cup. I could pour it into the funnel and into a bottle. I want you to practice at your house pouring. Pour some water into a funnel. Pour some water into some cups. That would be great. So that's dry measuring and wet measuring. Flour goes in the metal one. Liquid goes in the glass one. I want to circle back to some kitchen rules. When you're working in the kitchen, or when you're working at your job in the community, number 1 rule, hand washing. Make sure you wash your hands according to this rule. So first you wet your hands, then you put the soap on, then you count. You scrub your hands with the soap, and some people say you could sing happy birthday. I like to count to 20 with my students. You could also count backwards from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you've really lathered up and cleaned your hands with the soap. Then you rinse them with the water. Dry them either with paper towel, or sometimes there's a hand dryer. And sometimes we do this. We take the paper towel and we wipe the sink. We wipe the taps for the next person. Sometimes we do that also. So number 1 rule in the kitchen or at your job, wash your hands. Number 2 rule in the kitchen, if you have to cough, achoo, or sneeze, achoo, cough or sneeze, do it into your elbow. Or if you cough or sneeze into your hand, go wash your hands. Go wash your hands immediately. You could also sneeze into a tissue. Where's my Kleenex? Achoo! Put it in the garbage and then go wash your hands again. These are very closely connected. Every time you cough or sneeze into your hands, you have to wash your hands. But you could also cover your cough or your sneeze by coughing into your elbow. That's a much nicer way to do it. And my 3rd rule for working in the kitchen is to try to close your mouth. Close your lips when you're working in the kitchen. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I've got so many things around me right now. Let's pretend I'm making a cake. I love to make cakes for my family. Let's pretend I'm making a cake. I've got my metal bowl because metal bowls are my favorite. I hold the side of the bowl. This part goes on the counter or on the table. I've got my whisk. And I start to whisk the eggs and the oil and the milk that goes into the recipe. But the goal is I should not be talking. I want my mouth to be closed so that I don't spit into the food. I don't drool into the food. Try Try to keep your mouth away from the food. In fact, often when I'm in the kitchen, I also have my hair tied up because I don't like the hair around the food. So for example, at school, we might tie the girls if their hair is really long, or the guys. If your hair is really long, we might tie it back, or put some jobs, you wear a hair net. You wear a hat, a special kind of hat that holds your hair so it doesn't go into the food. My whisk is really good for liquids like eggs, oil, milk. A spoon is really good for when you're mixing the cake mix. When the flour goes in and the sugar goes in, then you pour it into your pan. Then I use this. This is my scraper. It probably has a better name, but I call it my scraper. And I scrape the bowl so I don't waste any of the cake mix. And I put that into the cake pan. Let's look at a couple of other fun kitchen utensils. A grater. One hand on the grater. One hand holds the potato or the carrot, whatever you're shredding, maybe a piece of cheese. You only go down on a grater. You don't go up because you'll hurt yourself. You go from the top to the bottom. I go down, 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 down for grating. And I hope you're grating at your house. That's something you can continue doing. We do a lot of that in our class. You can also be using your tongs at your house. Pick up meat, pick up vegetables or fruit. You can also use this, I think, to toss inside a salad. You could use tongs. Here's a great job for you students. Mashing. This is my masher. It's a zigzag shape. You can mash. Sometimes I do this. I use two hands to make it stronger. And I mash my potatoes in a bowl, or I mash my turnip, or I might mash carrots. Cooked things that get mashed, you use a masher. This thing, I think you could use every day. A vegetable peeler. Peel, peel, peel down the vegetable, not back up again. Just down, down, down the piece of vegetable, like a carrot or a potato. If you're peeling potatoes, peel it down, away from your hand. And yesterday I was showing you a can opener. My friends, I think all of you should be trying to use a can opener at your house. Okay, hook it onto the can. Always use it on the side of, or rather on a table or the counter. So your can is on the counter. You snap it into the can and turn it, turn it, turn it. We do this one a lot at school also. When we're opening up beans and lentils and chickpeas and canned tomatoes, we use that a lot. And the last one, I hope all of you are using these kind of tongs at your house because it can strengthen your hand. And you can also use it for these sensory activities. Let me get to here it is. You can use it for lifting these up, lifting up your pasta and putting it in your egg carton. Lift it up and put it in. Lift it up and put it in. So lots of learning that can be going on at your house. Okay? Just because we're not in school doesn't mean that there's not lots of learning that goes on. We're always learning. Friends, I will remember you. I'll think of you. I'll play with you. And when another day is through, I'll still be friends with you. Goodbye, friends, and go and create joy wherever you go.